Good morning, Johto. My name is Lane here at the Goldenrod Radio Tower, bringing you your weekday news for Pokemon Go, Pokemon TCG, and sometimes a little bit of Scarlet and Violet as well. When I mean a little bit of Scarlet and Violet, I mean we covered the Decidueye 7-star raids last week that I totally forgot about. If you'd like to find more Good Morning Johto, you can find us on Twitter, better known as X. Or Twitter, or X, better known as Twitter, at GMJ. You can find our Discord in the show notes to be a part of our little Discord family. If you'd like to help out financially, you can help us out patreon.com/Good Morning Johto. We've been making some coffee with the Good Morning Johto Java blend. We're going to be adding that into the Patreon tiers, just so that when you help out us or help out Patreon wise, maybe you'll get a little bag of coffee as well on certain tiers. Just got to update and see what the local roaster and Goldenrod here wants to do with that and what deal we can kind of work out. But that's another way you can help us, is through the coffee or the Patreon. You can also help us out by giving this a 5-star review wherever you hear the show. But if you hear it live here in Goldenrod, we know you're a big supporter. If you'd like to let us know any feedback, you can by sending us an email, goodmorningjohto@gmail.com. You know what? We went through Patreon without even talking about our wonderful Patreon members. Shout out to our interns, Nick, Jamal, Paulie D, and Green Tea. And shout out to our board operator, Mike, and our senior producer, Jesse L. Thank you so much for supporting this show. It really does mean a lot. That's places that we can go, like Go Fest. That is new equipment we got with this mic last month. This is different things to help for the show. Literally every penny from now on is going to Go Fest next year. We don't know where it's going to be. Don't know about tickets. And this year I was able to go. And we'll just see about next year. Because going with a bunch of friends has been just... It really does change the way that you play that game. So can't wait. Saving up already. So if you'd like to help out, you can be like one of these wonderful Patreon members. But enough of that. You're not here for that. We had a wonderful guest yesterday. We had Matthew from PV Poke. I wanted to cover D&D because I think with a lot of that stuff is like talking about the website, different things. And I really wanted to learn about the player behind or the creator behind the product and what they do. So definitely go check PV Poke out. If you already have, it's the best resource out for PvP knowledge. One I use every single day. So before that's actually it. Before we get into a lot of the news, we missed a lot of the news because of that yesterday. So we got a lot to jump into. We talked about we're streaming on Twitch every Sunday through Thursday, twitch.tv/Good Morning Johto. We're putting those up as YouTube daily as well, Monday through Friday. We were doing it as 2 parts, but the Pokemon Go side was like 10 to 14 minutes, and everything else was 2 minutes. So we're just going to combine them, and if you are done listening to what you want to listen to, then you can stop. That's fine. I totally understand. Or just learn a little new. Maybe you play Go, and you want to learn more about sleep, or some TCG stuff. We're talking about the markets or different decks that are coming up in regionals or in online events. But that's other ways that we're going to be doing now with the YouTube. But for this week, this is all, of course, through Go Hub. We have the end of the Out to Play event that is, let's say it started, what is it? Oh man, this is just super, okay. Yeah, it ends yesterday. Did it end yesterday? Man, you could tell we're off of our game. Yeah, it ended last night at 8 p.m. your local time, so we got to the end of the you can tell this is not our normal. So the end of the Out to Play event, I'll let you know. Did not see any extra Kecleons. It was not something that I saw at all. Did not get a shiny Hisuian Growlithe, which is fine. Like the route stuff was really cool. I don't know about like the upgrades or whatever they added to it, like the quality of life updates. I'm going to be super honest here. This is feedback we usually don't give. I almost didn't know an event was happening. Like if you didn't tell me, right? Like if I did not do the show, that we did not cover daily, I talked to kids that I knew that played the game. I asked them what they thought of the event. Didn't even know it was happening. Did not even know, because with routes, yes, I get the updates and everything, but I do like the thing that shows you that a route is near. Now, we do have Detective Pikachu event starting on October 5th, this Thursday. So if you're listening to this day of upload, this is the 3rd. This is a Tuesday. So Thursday the 5th, we'll be starting the Detective Pikachu event. But let's go through everything else. So we had last night the end of some showcases as well. Detective Pikachu we'll cover in a second. We got Seoul, South Korea, this Saturday, the 7th, with their Safari. We got the Go-Goat with a chance of shiny and an Eevee and an Explorer hat. We talked about that a couple weeks ago. Love covering those city safaris. Go Battle Weekend. It's going to be this weekend. We'll cover that on Thursday when we go over PvP stuff. This has all been thrown out of loop, so it won't be Thursday. So today, it'll be Friday. Everything's pushed back a day because of the guests yesterday. I really wanted to give everything its time to cover and just shift everything down. Tonight, we do have from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. your local time. Slowpoke will be the featured Pokemon with maybe, if you're lucky, a shiny. 2 times candy for transferring. Now, we do have a showcase starting on the 5th to the 9th. We don't have any details about that yet. We do have raids tomorrow that we'll cover tomorrow on those counters. Hint, hint, we'll get all ready for that. But let's cover this Detective Pikachu Returns event. The Detective Pikachu Returns on Switch. Okay, Pikachu wearing a Detective Pikachu hat. A detective hat will be appearing in Pokemon Go for a limited time. Celebrate the release of Detective Pikachu Returns on Switch by completing the theme time research in Detective Pikachu Returns event. The new shiny costume. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know about the Slowpoke one. Holy moly. So it'll be Slowpoke in a detective hat, Pikachu, and you can evolve it into Raichu in that hat. The event bonuses will be surprise encounters with Pikachu wearing a detective hat once per day with snapshots and double XP for spinning Pokestops during the event. Your wild encounters is Pikachu wearing a detective hat, Growlithe, Magikarp, Lotad, you know our favorite, Executor with the Alola form, Slowpoke wearing a hat, Xatu, Chimchao. We have the Bronzor, the Phalanx, yes, Ducklet, Blossom, and Cutiefly. Now, a lot of those can't be shiny. So your shiny ones are going to be Pikachu, Growlithe, Magikarp, Lotad, Executor, the Alolan form, Slowpoke wearing a hat, Chimchao, and Bronzor. So your ones that can't are Phalanx, Xatu, Ducklet, Blossom, and Cutiefly. Field research task for this time for event field research is going to be Sudowoodo, Snivy, and Rowlet. The other 2 can be shiny. Rowlet cannot. Collection challenge will be during this event as well. The Detective Pikachu Returns event time research will help Professor Willow track down a Pokemon of interest in a time research. Story, complete field research task to earn an encounter with a Pikachu wearing a detective hat. Please note, this time research does expire, and the tasks associated with this must be completed, and the rewards must be claimed before Monday, October 9th. There'll be an avatar pose as well with a magnifying glass. Thank you so much for GoHub for giving us all that wonderful information. We also got a new ticket to be able to purchase in the shop that started, I think, yesterday or the 1st. It's the Ticket of Treats. This ticket will be available to purchase from until October 29th and must be completed by October 31st. We'll talk about this in a second. We've been given a lot of feedback today. So in October, trainers would be able to purchase a brand new ticket, the Ticket of Treats, which grants spooky Pokemon theme time research throughout the whole month. With the ticket every Thursday, a new time research will be unlocked, giving you until the end of October to complete them all. Each research comes with a premium items, event-themed encounters, and more. That is from the 1st through the 31st. That is a $5 ticket. You'll be able to access bonuses and a total of 4 ticket exclusive time research opportunities. You will be able to gift this with great friends and above, blah, blah, blah. All right, so feedback until we get in the bonuses. This thing, $5 is okay if you do it the whole month, but buying it before the 29th and having the 31st to complete it, until we get actually what the details of the research are, this thing is going to be impossible. Like, because $5, it's probably going to be a little difficult with the in bonuses, and it's going to be a little difficult to just finish. So getting to that is just going to be a slog. Bonuses will be 1.5 XP for your first Pokemon catch of the day, 1.5 times Stardust for your first catch of the day as well. Let's see, the Ticket of Treats Part 1 from October 5th, 10 a.m., ending of the end of the month, of course. You'll get 3 premium battle passes. The Ticket of Treats Part 2, which is the 12th, 1 Mossy Lure module, and an encounter with a Punkaboo. Now, part 3 will be double or 2 incubators in a phantom encounter. And the last week, the 26th, is 3 silver pineapple berries, 2 rare candies, 2 super incubators, and mischievous and phantom encounters. Mischievous that can be shiny as of right now. There's rumors going through the rumor bin. As well as on October 5th, running through the 31st, raid battles will be with Guzzlord. Oh man, maybe we should have talked about this tomorrow. Whatever. Time Research will help you take these on, complete this research to receive 3 premium battle passes. That'll be really cool. 2 is going to be the Harvest Festival is here, bringing it brand new rewards. Complete the time research. We don't even know about the Harvest Festival yet, silly goose. Complete this time research to receive the following: 1 Mossy Lore, additional spawns with the large and supersized Punkaboo. 3 are going to be, is that a ghost? 2, what is, oh my goodness. 2 incubators, 1 additional encounter with Phantom. Part 4 will be the 3 silver. We already covered this. Why am I repeating it again? Gosh, like I said, what a day today. We've been trying to just get back into the loop of things. We're just repeating things out here. That is everything we have for Pokemon Go today. Come back tomorrow as we talk about the raid counters and what raids we have for Raid Hour tomorrow. Remember, we have Slowpoke tonight. No sponsor of the day. Jeff did not get one because we did not do the full week of the show. They said with basically the sponsor could be PV Poke and just shouting that out. And that's just because they're a friend. That is a free shout out to our friends over at PV Poke. Go check them out. Jeff, we could not get them to accept, so we just gotta shout them out. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about that, my friend. Now let's go ahead and hop into some Pokemon TCG news. For TCG, we have a lot of tournaments going on. A 151 we'll cover at the Dice Town League. We've covered their stuff before. 105 trainers that happened last night. Let's go over that top 8. In 8th place, Inteleon Urshifu. In 7th place, Arceus. In 6th and 5th, we got Lugia Archeops. In 4th place, Comfy Charizard. 3rd place, your regular Sableye Lost Box. In 2nd place, Inteleon Urshifu. And winning it with a 9-1 record, we got a Gardevoir. Is it playing any 151 cards? Surprise, no. I really want some 151 cards to be played. Not really seeing any as of yet. If you have a deck or been playing a deck with some 151 cards, please let us know. Because I just want to see a deck that plays some of them. Because if not, then this is going to go the way of the Pokemon Go. But maybe it's because this is a harder set to kind of get a hold of right now. More premium set, I guess. Because people have been going crazy for those 151 cards. Good collector's item, we'll say. That is everything we have in all of Pokemon today. Jeff, we did not have the sound of the day yesterday. This is exclusive to our podcast listeners. Jeff, what sound do you have for us today? Thank you, trainers. Thank you, Patreon members. Thank you to the wonderful city of Goldenrod, and to all of our YouTube people for getting used to this. This is a growing pains to try to figure out the YouTubes. All right, trainers, we'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning.